Welcome back to Television 87. Let's jump into Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 11, Episode 5. So we're going to start out with Spice and Shekinah, Carly, Mita, that whole drama that's going on. Now, Spice is getting ready for a show in the Cayman Islands. She's getting fitted for an outfit. It's going to be her first performance in 6 months. Of course, she wants it to be a great show. Shekinah comes down to the studio where she's getting fitted, and they're talking about Mita and Mita hanging out with Carly, this, that, and the third. And Shekinah is still upset because when she tried to get in touch with Mita to come down to the DR to see Spice in the hospital, she felt like Mita blocked her. So she has a bone to pick with Mita about that. So when they get to the Cayman Islands, before they even get there, Shekinah puts it out like, look, I'm gonna have a conversation with Mita myself. So Spice and Shekinah, they're the first people to get to the Cayman Islands. You see Spice going on her promo runs, doing everything. It's a lot of people showing love in front of the hotel, and Spice is feeling really good. She's glad that people are excited to see her. And they show a scene of, you have Spice, Shekinah, and you have her two other closest friends. They're getting ready to go out to dinner. Spice phone rings. Who is on the phone? It's Mita. Mita's like, hey, I'm in the Cayman Islands. Spice is surprised, like, what? You still came after we left at the gender reveal after I fussed you out? I'm surprised that you even came. Mita's like, look, forget all that. You're my friend. I still love you. What are y'all up to? Spice says, come on down to dinner. Okay. So Mita gets there. Everybody looks nice. I said Spice looked like Mama Smurf because she had blue from head to toe. Like, I think she had on almost like it looked like a one piece of some sort, but she had the gloves and the arms was covered and everything. But anyway, we get there to the dinner table. Mita's still not sure exactly why Spice is this upset because Mita is maintaining, yes, I was hanging out with Carly, but you're my friend. I'm not dropping you for Carly. But yes, if you've seen us hang out, this, that, and the third, that doesn't mean anything. So they're going back and forth about the Carly Red timeline and when did you post and this month and this week and that week. They're going back and forth, but they do eventually they do hug it out. Okay, this is them going back and forth. Mita's like, look, I love you. I saw you with the tubes in your throat when you couldn't talk. We didn't know if you was gonna live or die. I was there for you. I was after your sister. I was the next one who was right there with you. I don't care about all this riffraff for Carly. I love you. You are my friend. So they eventually cry, they hug it out, and they back to, how things were before. But it also turns out when Shekinah had the conversation with Mita at the dinner table, why'd you try? Y'all know how Shekinah be. This time I just want to get on my chest right quick. You know, like why when I came to the DR, when I wanted to come, you was trying to block me. And Mita was like, look, it really wasn't me. It was Spice's sister saying that, hey, we don't want to overwhelm her. Like, it's too many people. No more people can come down here. So Mita's like, y'all ganging up on me. That was Spice's sister's call. Like, I wasn't trying to block you. It had nothing to do with Carly, blah, 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 blah. So they let that go. But all in all, Spice and Mita are back on the same page again. So the next story I want to get into is Jessica White is really telling her story about the fibroids that she had and that she needs to get surgery for because she actually has two of them. So the first time we see her on this episode, She is like in so much pain. She's going to the ER. She can barely even walk. Turns out that she has two fibroids sitting on her ovaries, and both of them equal 10 centimeters. So that is what was leading to her miscarriages, and she didn't realize that was the problem. So when she's trying to have a baby with her ex Nick Cannon, she's miscarrying, and then she's turning around and seeing Nick having this baby, that baby, another baby, and it's just really eating Jessica up. And I could only imagine how she feels. I know so many women go through that, um, and black women, and she's saying, hey, make sure that you advocate for your health, because she felt like something may have been wrong before, but I guess she was saying that the doctors couldn't really pinpoint what it was, and she went to see another doctor, this black doctor. She was able to get the problem just like that. So she sits down with her doctor. She says, hey, look, I'm 38. Being a mom is important to me. Can I have a baby? The doctor says, yes. Once the fibroids are removed, you can have a baby. It's actually good for you to go ahead and get started as soon as possible within the 6 months after the surgery. So Jessica's like, all right, let me start being nice. Let me see, what I can get out here and do. But all in all, she can have children, and she was just explaining to her friend like how she felt about Nick having all of these babies while she's miscarrying, and she said that she felt like half of a woman, which that's tough, which he knew about obviously, by the way, but I guess just didn't. I wasn't really too concerned about that because he was out making other babies. So that's Jessica's story. But something else I want to get into is the situation with Amy and her mom. So you see Amy and her mom, they're sitting at dinner right here. But before this sit down, her and her sisters meet up at this place called Splat. Like this paint place. You could make art and make a mess and all this kind of stuff. They talk it out, and all of them kind of realize like their mom is the issue. And they're saying that mom is the issue because mom puts all of her attention on Amy and doesn't really help the other two sisters like she should be. And it's affecting the sisters' relationship. So they all kind of agree that in order for things to be a little bit better, since Amy has a new management team, that mom could fall off at Amy a little bit and then redirect her attention to the other two sisters. And one of them, I don't remember which one, but the one who was helping with the pretty kitty, she was like, look, I'm not about to just, abandon you with that whole business. I'm gonna stick around and help. It wasn't even really about that. So they all apologize, they hug it out. So after they do all of that, she's telling them like, hey, look, um chaotic kiss me, blah 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 blah. But I'll get into all that in a second. But when Amy's telling the mom like, hey, we all met, we decided this is what will be best for everybody, the mom ain't trying to hear. She's like, no, I'm not gonna back off of you, blah 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 blah. And Amy's like, look, I'm a grown woman. I got my own team now. You got me this far, but you don't have to be on me so hard like this. Help my sisters. Amy's mom don't want to do that. She gets up off the dinner, from the table, and just kind of like storms off, just very dramatically. She's like, y'all are ungrateful, and she just storms out. But so let me know what you guys think about that. Yikes, the mama's putting 20 on 10. um so the last thing I want to get into is this fool right here. Chaotic is a nut, okay? Chaotic and Scrappy, okay? So, like I just mentioned, Amy said that Chaotic had kissed her at the South by Southwest, and it kind of took Amy off guard, but she doesn't really know how to feel about Chaotic because she's like, every time, he coming over to me, then 2 seconds later, he's all flirty flirty with Banks, with Erica Banks. So she's like, well, what is going on with this Chaotic, with this whole situation? So now you see Chaotic, he has Scrappy over his new place. He's telling him his side of the story, right? He's getting all into it. I grabbed Amy by the face. I kissed her. I was all up in her neck with that bubblegum breath and blah, 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 blah. And he starts acting it out. And Scrappy is looking at him like this, like, bruh, what is wrong with you? Like, what is you on, bruh? Like, what is wrong with you? Chaotic is like, you know, I want Amy and I want me some Erica Banks. And one of them, until I find a person who treat me like a king, I'ma keep playing these games out here and doing these women like how they do me and not taking me seriously. But Chaotic, they're not taking you seriously because you don't even take yourself seriously. Like, that's why they always laughing at you and joking, because you be laughing and joking. It's like, do you want Amy? Do you want Erica? You he insists that he wants to be in a polyester relationship. I'm like, bruh, you don't even know the term. Just saying whatever with all these people on the internet talking about they want a polyamorous relationship and believe in polygamy or whatever. The producer's like, did you mean polyester? Or do you mean polyamorous? Chaotic, he tried to clean it up nice. He was like, yeah, I meant polyester because I could wear the both of them out. But he didn't even know what he was talking about. So enough about Chaotic. We gonna talk about Scrappy. We heard these rumors, da 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 da. Do you have a baby on the way? Scrappy's like, no, I do not have a baby on the way. However, yes, I was texting Diamond, and yes, she did come into my hotel room while we were on tour. However, there was no sexual relations, nothing going on like that. So, I love Bambi. However, I'm still gonna go through with the divorce. So, and I don't appreciate Erica coming up to me with these crazy rumors because she has said that she was my friend first, but she steady taking Bambi's side, and Chaotic is like, hey, look, the women, they're gonna stick together. So Bambi and Scrappy, they gonna go ahead with the divorce, and we'll see on the next episode. Bambi really kind of break it down and talk about Scrappy some more and how he's allegedly not contributing to his kids. And then it's gonna be this whole thing where Scrappy and Erica get into it again, and Scrappy like calls Erica out about her son. That's gonna get real crazy. So make sure y'all stick around for that. Thank y'all for watching this review. It's Television A7. If y'all want to check out more of my Love and Hip Hop ATL content, I got a video right here for you guys, and I will talk to y'all in the next one.